Sup everyone, Hero276 here, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to today's video. We now begin the Holiday Cup streaming, and I do apologize for the late arrival on this team. I've been doing final exams. I had 5 last week, so I do apologize for the late upload. I will try to be better about that now that I'm on winter break for the next month, so you should see a lot of content rolling out. But anyways, yeah, we're picking up a nice lead into VENUSAUR. They swap into LAPRAS, and we get off an icy win, which is real nice. And this is why we run double counter on this team, because, you know, of potential ice types that might try to come at us. So, yeah, that's very nice. We're able to get up to a body slam as we counter down the LAPRAS. And now I'm actually going to go for the bulldoze right here. I figured since I go for a move, I'd probably go for the heavier hitting one. So yeah, that does a lot of damage to the VENUSAUR right there. That's very nice. You'll love to see that. Then we have this DRIFBLIM with a top hat. And that's going to soak a Frenzy Plant, albeit not very well. And we get to an icy win before they get to a move, so that's really good for us. And they let it go through, which is super nice. And then we catch onto the Obstagoon, which is real nice. So yeah, they're just gonna continue to stay in here because they're switch locked. And we're gonna get to these Night Slashes and CMP faster than they can get to their moves, which is really nice. Oh my god, guys, we get the boost. So we're gonna let this go through. It's a discharge, but their attack is lowered, so it'll do even less damage. And I think at this rate, I'm just going to, you know, farm all the way down with counter since I'm boosted. So yeah, they try to catch on the VENUSAUR. Obviously, that's not going to work. And my opponent loses with a shield. Good game. Very well played. So yeah, let's jump right into the next one. Alright guys, and I do have 2 really cool announcements. The first is that my new album, Cube Root, will be dropping. That'll be on Spotify, Amazon Music, and many more sometime in February 2022. So be on the lookout. It is going to release. Hope you guys enjoy that one. Second off, I have a deal going with fellow content creator Xehr Felrose. Link to his channel will be in the description. Basically asked me to write a YouTube channel intro for him, so I'm definitely looking forward to collaborating with him. Xehr, if you are watching this, I have not forgotten about it. I've had a lot of exams going on, so I'm just getting started on it now. And I booked some studio time, so I'll be able to get it recorded to you within the month. So, yeah, looking forward to it. Looking forward to working with Xehr. And I totally suggest checking out his channel. Anyways, we have Obstagoon into Alolan Raichu. I'm guessing our lead was DRIFBLIM into it, if I remember correctly, but now somehow we were able to get our Obstagoon aligned to it, and this is just great, guys. This is just really, really great. And in the back is a Roserade, and some classic GOLBAT lag comes, but as I'm seeing, we currently have 1 shield and they have none, so we're just going to go straight for the Gunk Shot. The Trash Can takes out the Roserade, and in the back is a Jellicent. You poor, poor Jellicent. Oh my god, guys. Well, this is going to be great. I think Goon's just going to go on a full rampage. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I was totally wrong. What was I thinking? DRIFBLIM comes in. It's going to soak an Ice Beam. Not well, but it'll still soak it. And the Mad Lad Hat gets to the Shadow Ball, and this will kill a whole family of Jellicents. So, GG, 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 no Ray. To my opponent. Very well played. Let's hop right into the next one. Alright, and it looks like DRIFBLIM is going to lead up against LAPRAS. Horrific for us, so we're going to safe switch into the Vigoroth, and yeah, this is exactly why we run a double counter team, because DRIFBLIM is weak to ice, but counter is super effective against ice, so we have 2 responses to this LAPRAS here, and they're choosing to stay in, so this LAPRAS is going to get shredded by counters. They bring in a Pidgeot, which is not a great Vigoroth response because Body Slam spam is real. So, we're going to get to the first one. Can we get to another one before we go down? Oh my gosh, we do. So, we're going to be able to get to a 3rd Body Slam before we go down. Awesome. And that draws a shield, which is really nice. And I've got a big choice to make. I'm going to come in with the Obstagoon. I'm basically going to soak the damage and catch the Feather Dance on to the DRIFBLIM. I wasn't really sure if that catch was 100% necessary, but I do know that the DRIFBLIM basically has no play in this game, considering that there's a Lapras in the back. So I'm just going to basically use it as a soak and just give 2 shields to the Obstagoon. And we get to the Icy Wind. This will take out the Pidgeot. And Lapras comes back in. We don't get to the Icy Wind. That's unfortunate. And in the back is Amanda Buzz. So the game's not over. But Obstagoon has a long uphill fight. There's still a somewhat healthy Lapras in the back. The Gunk Slash does land, which does do a lot of damage. But that is also kind of a drawback to not having Cross Chop, is because now we have to go for these resisted Night Slashes. So we get to the first one, and let's see what this does. Not a whole lot of damage. Okay, and we kind of try to fish for the boost there a little bit. Unfortunately, we don't get it. And we have to shield this other Aerial Ace, which is very unfortunate. And Lapras should be able to move very soon. So at this rate, I need 2 Night Slashes. The first one should get the shield, and the second one should KO. But unfortunately, I think this is a CMP tie, because the Night Slash had some residual energy. And we get an unnecessary boost. Wow. Niantic really trolling us there. Good game to my opponent. Let's hop right into the next one right here, guys. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm in a go battle slump right now, but these battles were surely fun. I enjoyed filming these a lot. I hope you guys enjoyed watching them. Anyways, good lead into Altaria, and the reason why this is a good lead is A, because we have Icy Wind, and that deals double super effective damage in addition to lowering the attack by 1 stage. And second off, because if we want to see an Altaria lead or a flyer, now's a great place for it, because counters are actually resisted. So this is good for us. They swap out into a Shadow Magnezone, and do you guys think they're expecting the Shadow Ball? I don't think they're expecting it. Boom! Shadow Ball one-shots the Shadow Magnezone. Goodbye, Shadow Magnezone. And in comes a Charge Beam Porygon 2. So we're going to just debuff it right here, and we have double counter in the back with 2 fully healthy Pokemon. We should be totally fine. We're going to save the DRIFBLIM for a sack swap just in case we need it. I'm not going to shield the Tri-Attack right here because it's not going to do a ton of damage with the debuff. And we actually don't get an attack debuff ourselves, so that's really good. So Goon, I think we're just going to no-shield this. Sky Attack does unfortunately KO, so we do lose a ton of energy. And we're just going to have to rely on Vigoroth to handle the endgame. But up 2 shields, I think we should be fine. Body Slam spam is going to be real right here. First Body Slam gets the last shield. That's really good for us. And now we just basically need 2 Go Battle League stutters a little bit. Thank you very much, Niantic. So I think now we're a little bit behind in energy, and we basically need to get the back-to-back in order to solidify the win. But we get there, and here we go, guys. Body Slam number 1, gonna get it low. Very low, actually. And the second one should KO and hit the nail in the coffin for a good game to my opponent. Very well played. Holy crap, guys. I did not expect that Shadow Ball to do that much damage. I actually didn't expect him to call it to begin with. So, yeah, that was a good move on my part. Another flyer lead. Once again, pretty good that we're seeing it here. Icy Wind will be doing double super effective damage and will outpace. So that's also very good. Dragonite shields up the Icy Wind, of course. In comes a Marowak, and in comes the Goon on our part. So this is a commanding matchup for Goon, especially because they are running what appears to be Hex. They do have Flame Wheel though, so that's gonna be a little bit more challenging, but as you can see, Flame Wheel doesn't do a ton of damage, and Hex does absolutely nothing. So, commanding matchup for the Goon here. And they Shadow Bone me, which, that's just funny to say. So, we double up on the Night Slashes, throwing just before they get to their next move. This should KO, and now we have another Night Slash loaded for whatever decides to come in. And it's going to be the Dragonite. So, we're going to throw this Night Slash here, That actually does quite a bit of damage, and we get the boost, so I'm actually compelled to shield this goon right here and counter all the way down. And in the back is a Frostlass, guys. Oh no, opponent. Oh no. So yeah, they have to shield that Night Slash right there, and yeah, I'm super compelled to shield this goon. Goon is the win con right here, and it doesn't help that it's boosted. So I'm going to overfarm a little bit, you know, just so that way I can manage my energy a little bit better. Boom! Night Slash takes out the Frostlass. Unfortunately, Dragonite does Dragon Breath me down, but DRIFBLIM does get to an icy win, so this is basically a good game right here. Yeah, there's nothing my opponent could have done there. GG. Well played. Let's jump right into the next one. Alright, so we're going to see DRIFBLIM lead into a Golbat, another flyer. Once again, if you want to see flyers, now's the time for it. Because Icy Wind, super effective, lowers the attack by 1 stage. So, yeah, that's a great matchup for us. Obstagoon comes in, and I make a huge mistake. I stay in with the DRIFBLIM far too long, and they get to a Night Slash, which is very unfortunate for me. But I make the right play eventually and come in with the Vigoroth. Vigoroth does take super effective from the counters, but Obstagoon takes double super effective counters, so really all we have to do is just shield once, and we're fine. And the opponent comes in with a Jellicent, so we're kind of hard-walled here, so I'm going to go straight for the Bulldoze, and my opponent decides to shield it. So, that's fine by me. I'm going to let the Vigoroth go because I think it did its job. And it is an Ice Beam, so that's going to take me out. I'm going to come in with the Goon here after waiting my switch clock a little bit in case I need to make a sack swap. My opponent decides to snipe with the Golbat and throw a Poison Fang, and I pretty much have to stay in here. Oh, never mind. I have an Icy Win. I forgot about my residual energy on the DRIFBLIM. So yeah, I do have an Icy Win, and that's going to get the opponent's final shield. Can I get to the next one? Oh, just barely. 1 turn off. So, luckily though, my debuff is reset, so this Poison Fang will just set me back to -1 stage. But they're at another one, and unfortunately, I cannot shield this, considering that a Poison Fang will deal less than an Ice Beam from Jellicent. So I'm very keen about that. I'm also very aware that this Jellicent is also running Hex. So I know very well that the Hexes won't do anything to me, so I'm fine with letting a couple Poison Fangs go through. Night Slash lands on the Jellicent, and are we able to get to another one? We are in fact able to get to another one, and this is going to be a good game to my opponent. Very well played. So yeah, should we have shielded? Could we have shielded? Possibly, but I really wanted to save my shield in case Jellicent did get to an Ice Beam. So yeah, that's kind of my logic there. Anyways, now we're leading into Luxray. Horrific lead, so we're going to safe swap into the Vigoroth, and this is a decent matchup for Vigoroth because of its access to Bulldoze. So unfortunately, we will just go straight Body Slam right here, and they do Psychic Fangs me, so that's a good call. Our defense is a little bit lowered though, and the opponent swaps out into a Mandibuzz, so, and of course Go Battle League decides to stutter. So now we have to go straight Body Slam because Bulldoze would be double resisted. So we're just going to continue to stay in this matchup. Alright, so I think I'm going to let this one go through. Yeah, Vigoroth is going to have to go down there, unfortunately. And then Obstagoon, because this Mandibuzz is running Snarl, this is a commanding matchup for Goon. The Snarls don't do anything, and neither do the foul plays right here. So I'm just, as you can see, building up a crap ton of energy. Our goal here with the Obstagoon is to basically soak all the damage in the world. Wigglytuff comes in. Do they know that we have Gunk Shot? Do they know? Aw, you stupid, stupid Charmer. And actually now this is a bit rough for me because both of these Pokemon actually don't do very well against Charm. The Hexes and the Shadow Balls are double resisted, and Charm is actually neutral. Whereas with the Obstagoon matchup, Charm's actually dealing super effective. So we're forced to go for these non-stab Icy Winds. But the opponent doesn't shield, so I might actually be able to counter down here if I give 2 shields to the Obstagoon. Play Rough's going to take me out, that's fine. Goon's going to come in here and counter all the way down, and those charms don't do anything because of the debuff. And now at this rate, I just have to counter down the Mana Buzz, shield once, because I can't let any charge move damage come onto this Obstagoon. And can I counter? I can counter all the way down, and the Luxray will eat a gunk shot to the face. So yeah, that's a good game to my opponent. Very well played. I'm glad I saved 2 shields in the end. Otherwise, that would not have been possible. If I had no shields, that would have been disastrous. So I'm very glad that I ended up saving 2. That ended up helping me a lot in the long run. Happy holidays, everyone. Enjoy the bonus battle. Thanks so much for watching. DRIFBLIM into Zard. They swap into a Frostlass, and we hard punish with the Obstagoon. We still have to kind of watch out for the avalanches, though. So I am actually going to shield this one. And yeah, Night Slash is going to come through right here. Get ready, guys. This is going to be super fun. Night Slash gets the boost. They shield it. We get to another Night Slash. Okay. Another Night Slash. They shield that one. And we get quad boosted, guys. A quad boosted Goon is going to go to town right here. We're going to shield the avalanche, obviously, because that would do big damage. We get to the Night Slash. This will kill a whole family of Frostlass. So that's going to KO. Zard's going to come back in. And we get to the Night Slash. I'm very curious to see how much damage this would actually do. Come on. Oh my gosh! Boom! Night Slash one-shots the Charizard. Lapras in the back. And yeah, that Lapras is as good as dead. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy holidays!